Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, banana orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Broadcasting live from beautiful Union City, New Jersey. This is your movie quiz for Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the movie quiz. I am your host, Chris Mann Nelson, and in just a minute, you and I will be embarking together on a trivia odyssey through 34 questions. Wait, there might be more than 34 questions tonight. It's a little, the scoring is a little different. It's the same amount of points tonight, but the rounds are going to be structured slightly differently here and there. 34 or so questions of movie trivia and puzzles. And we're going to have a great time tonight. Tonight is week 6. We're getting towards the end of our season 8, our Rashomon season, revisiting and recontextualizing old rounds from the past. Tonight, we're going to be doing all mystery rounds. If you're not familiar with a mystery round, what it is I'm going to ask you 7, 8, 9 questions that are seemingly unconnected, seemingly disparate. And then for the last question of the round, I will ask you to figure out what ties all the answers or the questions together. What is the common thread? So this is the kind of game that might behoove you to have a pen and paper to write things down, or I can help. I can try to put things on screen to try to remind you if that helps. All right. So this is a completely free game to play. It's also a completely interactive game. All you got to do to join the game is head to this website here. Get in the game at play.themoviequiz.com. Go to that URL, enter your team name, enter your email address if you wanna, and then click join game if you are going to be the designated answerer, and you will be in the game. You will be in the standings. You can win. Tonight you'll be playing against one of my favorite guests to have on the show. She's always wonderful. You know her from the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, as well as many other projects. This is the problem. I've enjoyed the switch to 9 p.m., but my brain gets a little sleepy at 9 p.m. Please welcome to the show, Lauren Adams. Lauren is here.
I brought a product with me.
Oh, you brought up? I said people know you from many products.
Exactly.
They know you for your
Polar
love of
seltzer
and shirts.
Yep, shirts, notebooks, so many products.
So it's wonderful to have you
Thanks,
have you back.
It's good to be here.
Lauren tonight will be, since this is a mystery themed game, Lauren will be joined behind the scenes by a mystery player. Mystery player will be helping out. I don't think the mystery player has arrived yet. Hopefully they will be here soon. Then we will bring the mystery player out about halfway through the game. Mystery player is in the building. Mystery player is in the building. Lauren, you will communicate with mystery player through the StreamYard private chat. Very excited to see who this is going to be. It is not Test. I wish it were. I mean, it might be Test because we still 2 years later do not know who Test actually is. But let's get this game started. Let's jump in here into in-game mode. Let's throw it into in-game mode. While we get it started, if you look down on the page here, this is where your questions will show up. This is where you'll answer them, whether you type them in or do multiple choice. Right now, you'll see that I'm asking you if you want to make this a double points game. So once a season, you only get to do it once. So if you already used your double points game, you can't use it again. Unfortunately, you gotta have it. You gotta make the choice before the game starts. So you can double down. It won't double on tonight's score, but it will double in the season standings. These are our season standings as it looks going into week 6 tonight. Our top 3 teams at the end of next week's game will be, everybody will play in game 8, the finale. Anybody who wants to play can play. The top 3 teams can take home the title. They can take home gold, silver, and bronze. Currently, our top teams are Marley's Chains, Sterling Cooper, Roland Deli Betts. And how am I going to be an optimist about this? I can't fit their whole name on these standings, but it's really tight. It's really close, so it could be anybody. All right, so just type yes or no. I've got a bunch of, or some. If you type double, I get it. All right, so here we go. We are in-game mode. Let's put up a couple. There's the website if you want to join. If you're joining late,
I
don't
made
cheat.
some contact with the mystery guest. I just want to say that.
Oh my God, Lauren is.
I don't know anything
with the mystery guest. So for the mystery guest, for Lauren, for everybody at home, a couple ground rules: don't cheat. Don't put answers in the chat. If you want to join the game, just do it. Head to the website that's scrolling down below. 3, you can change your answer before time runs out. And last but not least, most importantly, don't forget to hit submit, even on a multiple choice. There's a small handful of multiple choice questions tonight. You got to hit submit. Click your answer and hit submit. All right. So Lauren, I don't know if mystery guest is ready to go, but are you on
mystery
behalf
guest
of
is ready, and I'm
mystery
ready.
Guest revved up. Here we go. I'm drinking a beer. Here we go. Let's jump in with our first mystery round of the night. And it is the magical mystery round. Magical mystery round is what I'm calling it here. Okay. So answer the first 7 questions, then figure out what ties them together. This one's pretty straightforward. It's all just seven Q&A questions, and you got to figure out the theme. All right. So here we go with our first question of this first mystery round. Question number 1. What 1981 documentary chronicled the disastrous production of Apocalypse Now? It borrowed its title from the Joseph Conrad book that the Coppola film is adapted from. So what is the name of the documentary that chronicled the disastrous production of Apocalypse Now?
Okay, listen, mystery guest, if you can hear me, I've sent your guess in because I had no guess. So we've gone with your guess.
I gotta say, I'm liking this. I like this kind of person behind this Wizard of Oz kind of person behind the curtain.
Let me know if you wanted me to ask our mystery guest anything. I'll be happy to.
Yes, please do, because I don't peek in the private chat, because you know why? It's private.
Yeah,
between my guests and among my guests, if there's more than 2. All right, so this was actually one of my hints tonight. If you follow me on game day, I post at least one hint per round. And this one I posted up there. That is Hearts of Darkness. Hearts of Darkness.
No.
Heart of Darkness. That's fine. It's close
okay. I was
enough.
going to say, what if our heart was singular?
If it's one heart, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. Because Heart of Darkness is the Conrad book, but it is the movie is Hearts, but that is fine. All right, we got 58% of teams got that one right. That's middling, but that's okay. Here we go. Your next question is multiple choice. La La Land famously lost the Best Picture Oscar, but what tune earned it a statue for Best Original Song? Was it City of Stars, Audition, Another Day of Sun, or Someone in the Crowd? Which one of these famous Best Picture runner-up Lauren, as someone who lives in LA, how accurate is it? Are people singing on the freeway?
Oh yeah, that's what most of the traffic in LA is
That's
about.
why. It's why it's so famously sluggish around town.
It's
yeah,
just
people hopping out,
singing on the freeway.
Yeah, very annoying. Very annoying.
Listen, you got to work.
I mean, I don't know if that happens on mass transit too. Sometimes it.
In New York, sometimes it does. People
sometimes it happens here. Sure. Well, I mean, you get showtime. You do get showtime here on the subway and on the PATH train. All right. So this one, I think most teams got this one right. The answer is City of Stars.
I thought maybe it was that a damn audition song because it's the better acting song.
It was nominated though. Both of the other 2 I don't think were nominated, but Audition was up for the Oscar.
I thought it was a trick question.
No trick. I'm curious about this too. Who named their team My Name? And Meredith saying the F train is full of entertainment.
Yeah,
it absolutely is. You'll get bands. All right, here comes your next question. Question number 3. What found footage movie earned tons of buzz from a thrilling and cryptic trailer that didn't even reveal a title, leading intrigued audience to audiences to refer to it by its release date, 1/18/08. Was that Paranormal Activity, Cloverfield, Wreck, or the Blair Witch Project? I see. Prettiest Nando, what which answer didn't register? Was it 1 or 2? Because it might have been, sometimes if you select the multiple choice and don't hit submit, sometimes it.
A fun fact.
Let's see if I can find your answer.
A fun fact that this is not a clue, so nobody don't answer according to me. I don't know the answer to this. I'm bad. But Blair Witch Project was filmed near my house in Maryland.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. At least that's what I've been told. Maybe it's a lie.
Yeah, I remember. I was big into the Blair Witch Project lore that they created was way more interesting than the actual film.
Yeah.
I remember it was like they gave the town a fake name.
Yeah.
It was like Burkittsville. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, it was filmed in Montgomery County, Maryland, Seneca Creek State Park. I was right.
I'm gonna for anyone if an answer didn't go through, I'll go back. I'll look through. I'll go back afterward and look through. I may not be able to do it in real time because I'm working combo. But this one, I think it looks like most teams got this right as well. It's Cloverfield. Cloverfield was 1/18. It had this trailer with the big Statue of Liberty head coming down the. It started off with just like a party, and then it had the big the big explosion and Statue of Liberty head. It was a great trailer and a pretty okay movie. All right, question number 4. The Marcells' famous doo-wop rendition of what Rodgers and Hart standard plays over the closing credits of 1981's An American Werewolf in London? The Marcells' famous doo-wop rendition. So it's a doo-wop rendition of a Rodgers and Hart standard, and it plays over the closing credits of American Werewolf.
I made up a song. I made up a song title. I don't know the answer. I should. I majored in music theater. I should know Rodgers and Hart. Just any Rodgers and Hart standard right now. It's bad. It's bad job.
Right. So this one, you might be able, even if you don't know the song, any version of the song, you might be able to possibly reason it out because it's a werewolf movie. And the answer is Blue Moon. Blue Moon is the name. 46% of teams. That was a harder one. Definitely harder than the Cloverfield one. All right, we're coming close to these clues are racking up to what the mystery is. So you might have an idea already. Back to a multiple choice question. In the director's cut of Blade Runner, Deckard, Harrison Ford's character, has dreams of what mythical animal, leading to speculation that he might be a replicant himself. Does he have dreams of a centaur, a dragon, a unicorn, or a Pegasus? Click your answer and hit submit.
All right. I feel like I'm being antisocial, but I'm really active with our mystery guest. They're very
mystery guest is and Bartlett for America. I added that point for you. I found your answer and added that point for you. All right. So let me see. Yep, it looking good here. All right, let's reveal your answer in the Ridley Scott's version. Is final. He cut the movie like 100 times. It's a unicorn. There's like a little origami unicorn gets left by Edward James Olmos, and he has dreams of a unicorn, and that leads to speculation that he's a replicant, which I guess they proved he's not in the Ryan Gosling movie. Not sure. All right, question number 6. 2 more questions before it's mystery time. All right. Another song question. What song sung by Kermit the Frog in the Muppet movie earned Paul Williams and Kenneth Asher an Oscar nomination? Looking for the name of the song. Wait, Meredith is very, very definitively saying that Deckard is a replicant, but he would have to be like a different kind of replicant that could live Oh, Peter is saying is saying that. But he's did they? I haven't seen 2049 in a while. Did they establish that there's types of replicants that can live to be as old as Harrison Ford?
I can't answer that question for you.
I don't know. I don't remember. All right, this is looking good. Let's see. Oh, replicants can reproduce. Oh man. All right, let's take a. I'm just making sure that everybody's got their.
Why not go in?
Couple good guesses. There is another very famous Kermit the Frog song. It's Not Easy Being Green, but this isn't the one. This one is Rainbow Connection. Rainbow Connection is the one that we're looking for. Did you not get? Did your answer?
I think mine went in.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, it's saying
do you want to say
one.
Do you want to say who you got? Who you and Mystery Player are playing as, or like what your team is?
We're Mystery Player.
Wow, Mystery Player is taking top billing.
We just went right to Mystery Player.
Wow, this is wow. Mystery Player is.
I wanted to just give them their.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're
really
off camera for all this time. And we are talking a lot about.
Everyone knows I'm here. They're here to find out who's the mystery player.
Exactly. They want that big reveal.
Exactly.
All right, here's your last regular question of this round. What mid-century French short film tells the story of a young boy who makes a new friend and goes on an adventure through the streets of Paris? Is it La Jetée, The Red Balloon, A Day in the Country, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge? Also, we're getting information that this was this was new stuff in Blade Runner 2049. I don't remember. I really don't remember. All right, let's reveal. Let's take a look at this one and see how well everybody did. I think everybody did pretty well. It's The Red Balloon, and also that's 2 weeks in a row not 2 weeks in a row, but I've had The Red Balloon in a question twice in this season. So you've been red ballooned, I suppose. I didn't make a graphic for it, but you have been red ballooned. All right, and now it's gonna keep. I'll keep it coming. I'll do as much French short films as I can. All right, so time to solve the mystery. What ties all of these answers together? You've had Hearts of Darkness, City of Stars, Cloverfield, Blue Moon, Unicorn, Rainbow Connection, and The Red Balloon. Those are your answers. What ties them together? I'll give you a second to think about this before I hit the timer. And here we go.
Oh.
People, it's looking good. It's looking good for a lot of teams here.
I'm apologetic about what I wrote.
What did you write?
I don't want to say. I wrote round things.
Well, it might help if you heard the song in your head, the commercial jingle, hearts and stars, clovers and balloons, unicorns, rainbows, and even red balloons. These are Lucky Charms shapes. These are Lucky
Who got that?
Shapes. A lot of teams, exactly half of the teams got that. What? And actually, there was actually even a little clue.
Too. We're both
I put up this whole season. I put up when these were originally used. There was actually a clue in this one because I used it on St. Patrick's Day 2021. So that was actually and it's not I'm Irish, so I can do a Lucky Charms round.
Me too. That's why I think I'm in trouble.
I'm allowed
They're
to
all
do
a
that.
little bit round though, too. Honestly,
They are. I mean, the stars aren't. Oh, I guess real stars are round. Yeah.
I'm learning that the mystery guest is also Irish.
That's
wow.
Wow, it's actually Lucky the Leprechaun. He's in the private jet. Let's take a look at your scores and standings after one round. We got a lot of 8s. Let's start with the 7s and 8s. Oh, we'll end with the 8s. We got Bartlett for America, the producers, Avis and Bobo, Marley's Chains, all with 7. Just ahead of them with perfect scores to start the game. We've got the Mandalorian. How am I going to be an optimist about this? The Turds, Sleep Stallone, and the Blue Shells. And there's lots of 6s, lots of 5s. It's anyone's game, truly. You guys have 5.
We're gonna come back.
You're gonna come back, especially you've got a chance in this round. Because this round, actually, I usually do 8 questions. I've got 10 questions in this next round. So the rounds are all the same, but the point structure is going to be a little differently tonight. It's still your picture round, as per usual, and it's a biopic mystery, all about biopics. So I'm going to show you an image of a real person being played in a movie. Name the real person and the actor portraying them. You'll get a half point for either one. So even you're just like, I recognize that actor, I don't know what real person they're playing, you can get half a point. And you can put them, order doesn't count, put the real person up top or bottom, whichever, it doesn't matter. And then of course there will be something that ties them all together, something that ties all of the biopic subjects together. Okay, not the actors. All right, here we go. Here's your first one. Starting off easy. Name the real person who's being played and the actor playing them.
Mystery guest. I got this one. Okay, if it's just first names. Or
first names for which one?
Either.
Yeah, I mean,
I got it all in.
These guys are both pretty well known by their first name. Usually I go last names. Celebrity rule, last names only is fine.
Sorry, that was just a private joke between me and the mystery guest.
Oh my, you guys got private jokes going on here?
We're having the chat back here we're having a great time. It's incredible.
All right, this one, we'll call this one a social. Everybody who submitted got it right. No red X's here on my end for grading. This is Denzel Washington playing Malcolm X. Denzel Washington playing Malcolm X is your answer. All right, here comes your next one. Name the subject of the biopic. Name the actor. And yeah, this is not like the double points round. Each one of these is the total for this is only 1 point. So
I got this one, mystery guest.
I'm just catching up on the chat here. That we're gonna get ballooned. We're gonna get red ballooned. I'll have to say it all in French as well, and also that there should be a Pauly Shore themed game. There maybe next season. Let's see. Are there enough films to even get through one round? There's The Son-in-Law. There's Biodome. In the Army Now. All right, so this one, let's see, looks all good. Let's reveal it. This is Marilyn Monroe is the subject, as played by Michelle Williams in My Week with Marilyn. All right, so that's 67 got the biopic subject, 54 got the actor. All right, here comes number 3. Kind of a fuzzy picture, but you should be able to see it. Pauly Shore's in the Goofy movie? My goodness. This is decimal. Yeah, Ryan, we do have decimals, but they're legitimate decimals. They're 0.5s. They're 0.5s. Nothing crazy.
I think that's who it is. I guessed on this one, but it's a good guess. It's an educated guess. It's not educated. It's just based on what I think.
Hang on. Let me see. I'm just regrading a couple of these. People phrase the real person's name in a way that there's a couple ways to say this person's name because she has a title. So what were you thinking, Lauren? I'm just curious.
So everyone submitted. I can say it. Well, I thought Princess Grace Kelly.
Yep, with the sash and the tiara. That's the Monaco. That's the Princess of Monaco cosplay. That's Nicole Kidman playing Grace Kelly. Princess Grace. If you wrote Princess Grace Kelly,
wow,
you got it right. I think everybody got their points. Moving on to question number 4. Remember, there's 10 questions in this round, 2 more than normal. Who we got here? I feel like one half of this at least is easy.
Yes. Good work, mystery guest.
I can't wait to bring the mystery guest on. Mystery guest will appear soon.
Okay. Have to. Okay.
All right. Most people looks pretty good. Most people got this. There one guess that was inaccurate, but I can see where you think it was Mark Twain, because I could see that as a viable option, but it's actually Albert Einstein. I believe this is the movie was called IQ.
IQ, exactly what it was called. Yeah.
With
Meg
Ryan and Tim Robbins, right?
I've seen it.
It was like it was like a romantic comedy where Albert Einstein was a supporting character, if memory serves. Pretty
of all the movies that I've seen that you've had on Movie Quiz, this is the one.
Oh man, hang on, wait. I'm looking for Ryan. I'm seeing for question number 2. I don't have if you put the answer in last names, everything I've got is marked correct. So let me know if you're still missing points. All right, let's move on to our next question here.
I mean,
who's the subject and who's the actor playing them?
Yeah. I think I know who it is. That was a tag team with me and Mystery Guest. Good job, Mystery Guest. Wow.
This is one where first names would absolutely not be accepted because they have the same first name. It's a pair of Jameses. It's James Dean, as played by Fidel Castro himself. James Franco. That is that still happening? Does anybody know if the Franco Castro thing is still
happening? It shouldn't, right?
Everyone people are rightfully really not happy about that.
It really shouldn't. We can find someone else.
Also, there's a lot of reasons not to cast James Franco. There's not just the cultural aspect of it. Yeah. All right, here comes question number 6. There's 2 guys in here. I'm looking for the one with the arrow pointing at him.
Right, I'm going to put that. But what else?
Avis and Bobo, I see you there. I'll add the half point for you. I didn't get it, but I'll add that half point for you. All right. Did I hit the timer on this? I did not. Here we go.
I don't think it is, but I'm going to put it because I was making up a fake name. So
you're making up a fake name for the actor?
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is that. That is who it is. But I was going to make up a fake name and then I didn't.
Yeah, Ryan, these are 0.5. That's why I said that out loud. That's why I said that they're only half a point each.
Half a point.
Yeah, they're only half a point each, guys. It's not like I'm doing it structured like a double. I'm busting chops, but it's only half a point for each aspect of the round of the question. A question in total is worth 1 point. The double points round will be later. Right. So exactly, this one is not Roger Maris and Barry Pepper, but instead the one with the arrow pointing to him, number 7, Mickey Mantle, as played by Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane is who I
Jane
am
I
looking
know
for.
him from Arrested Development, of course.
Yeah,
Jane.
he's one of the many Punishers. He was the Punisher, and
Just never looks the same and always looks like someone else. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's just kind of I sometimes I get him mixed up with
Aaron Eckhart, who I put.
Aaron Eckhart, yeah.
That's what the mystery guest said, and I was like, yeah, that's right.
Helsinki's saying that he is the best movie Punisher. I think that's definitely fair. I would say that's a fair assessment. All right. Did I reveal? Yeah. Okay. So it's 58% got Mickey and 42% got Thomas Jane / Aaron Eckhart, whoever he actually is. He was also on that HBO show where he was like a gigolo. He's like a gym teacher who had like a big wiener. That was the premise of the show. All right. Here comes your next one. This is another one with an arrow. Pay attention to the arrow. I need the arrow one, not the other person. So this one, because of that, I'll say full name. Give me the full name for this one, because they do have the same last name. Yes, Hung was the name of that show. It was called Hung. I was lying. I did remember. I did watch, I feel like I watched a fair amount of Hung. All right. I think everybody's got their...
I got nothing, and it's okay. We didn't know.
All right. So I think this is all set. Everybody's got their points. So that is on the right, the one that I don't want. That's Madonna as Evita, Ava Perón. Yep. But I'm pointing to her husband, Juan Perón. Juan Perón, as played by Jonathan Pryce, Bond villain Jonathan Pryce.
Two popes.
Also Infinity salesman.
And two popes.
Jonathan Pryce. Yeah, Juan Perón. All right. Yeah, Jonathan Pryce. All right, here is question number 8. Let me put it on the stream for you. Quite a face being made.
I think I got... Is that who it is? Is that...
Yeah, it is.
You guys are fucking with me? That's what I put. I put exactly what you just put.
If you don't know who this is, you might be surprised.
Mystery guest knew exactly who the actor was. I was typing in the person, and they said, that's the actor. And I said, no, not really. And they said, yes, really.
Yeah, it is honestly shocking, especially when you learn that this earned this person an Oscar nomination.
Shut up.
This person, you might not ever think it, but this person actually is capable of really good acting. He's more famous now for being kind of off the charts and getting his mugshot taken. That is Buddy Holly is the biopic subject here, and that's Gary Busey. That's the Buse playing Buddy Holly. Amazing.
Wow.
All right, we got one more biopic image before you will solve the mystery. Who is this? I feel like the actor is probably... The actor's like right there for the taking. But who is he playing?
Did you see who I put?
Oh man, I could Buse you one. I've already committed. Yeah. I feel like I made a pretty solemn commitment to doing Mamma Mia. Last week I committed to doing Mamma Mia as the graphic for season 9. But I could do a Busey, do like Point Break questions and what else? What has Busey been in? I can't think of anything right now.
I can't either.
All right, this was definitely harder. That's why I put it last. That's very clearly Ed Harris there, and he's got a NASA logo behind him. So you got like a 1 in 3 chance that it's either Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, or John Glenn.
No, not
Glenn
John
is-
Glenn. Boo, John Glenn. I'm mad.
All right, and now that brings us to the crux of this whole game. What do the biopic subjects have in common? So don't worry about the actors playing them, but your biopic subjects are Malcolm X, Marilyn Monroe, Grace Kelly, Albert Einstein, James Dean, Mickey Mantle, Juan Perón, Buddy Holly, and John Glenn. Those are who you got. What do they have in common? What do those people have in common? All right, starting the timer now. And I was maybe gonna give a hint, but I see people getting it right, so I'm gonna retract it.
All right.
And this one is worth 1 point. This one is worth a point by itself. All right. All right. What I'm looking for specifically here. Sorry, I'm just making sure that that everybody's getting their points. A handful of teams got this one right. Again, this one might help if you sung it a little bit and if you sung it like Billy Joel, because all of these people were mentioned in We Didn't Start the Fire.
I want to petition to get the points for that because I said they all have songs about them. And honestly, that's true.
Oh, you know what? They do all have that song about them. So that's true.
Incorrect.
All right. So I gave you that point. I gave you that because it does fit with the they do all have that specific song about them. All right. Before we check out your scores and standings and reveal your who has been behind this curtain this whole time, let's do the lightning round. Lightning round is a quick way to rack up some points. Usually it's 4 points. Tonight it's going to be 5 points because it's a mystery. I'm going to have ask you a question with 4 parts, but then in the 5th spot, you're going to solve the mystery. There's another common theme among these 4. This is going to be a visual mystery round. So I'm going to show you an image with 4 parts, and it should be embedded there. There it comes. Okay, hang on. That's a little peek. Why? Oh, I don't have it. It's not on the stream, unfortunately, but you should see it embedded. Name these 4 Best Picture winners / nominees, and then what the titles have in common. All right, you should be seeing the image embedded in the gameplay site. It's not coming up on the slideshow for the stream for some reason, but put them in the order that you see the numbers. Name the movies, and then in the 5th spot, name what those titles. What do those titles, not the movies necessarily, but the titles, what do they have in common?
I guess I'll take any help. Okay, great. Sure.
Hang on, let me see if I can real quick add this before I do the
Oh, 4 is the one you just wrote.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I found a way that I can show this on the stream before I hit the timer. There we go. So I'm starting the timer now.
Wow. Come on. Wow, Mr. Guest really coming through for us. Why won't it let me submit? Okay, good, we did. We're in. Oh, wow. Really? Mystery Guest really saved me there. I was off on most of it.
Yeah, but the mystery guest was able to
really
right the ship a little bit.
The last minute, yeah. With clarity, they knew what to do. I can't wait to meet him.
All right. So these are all of these movies, three of them won Best Picture, and one of them was nominated. All right. So let's bring that. I'm going to take that off there and just double check because there's a few ways to write this. Yeah, there's a few, like with anything there, with a mystery round, there's a wider berth of acceptable answers. So there's a few, you'll get points for what you put here. So those movies are Shape of Water, The Greatest Show on Earth, with starring Charlton Heston as the dress inspiration for Indiana Jones there from that movie, which won Best Picture, just a circus movie. 3, your only non-winner here is Up in the Air, and Chariots of Fire is your last one. And there you've got water, earth, air, and fire. They're the classical elements. If you put Avatar: The Last Airbender elements, or one team put Captain Planet, that's absolutely right. Those are absolutely true. All right, so let's take a look at your scores and standings after the halfway point of the game. We've got, let me just open this up a little bit. Let's start with the 20. We got the Turds with 20, Oslo Condition with 20.5, Avis and Bobo with 20.5. How am I going to be an optimist about this? In third with 21.5, the Producers in second with 22, and the Blue Shells in first with 22.5. My goodness, what a game we've got going on here. And we've got you, Lauren, you and mystery guest are just outside that field.
We went from 11th to 9th, and I feel proud of us.
So now it is time. It is time to reveal who's been back there with Lauren this whole time. Please welcome from Pulp Fiction, Marcellus Wallace's Briefcase.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Briefcase. It's amazing to see you, and you're doing great in the game.
Well, thank you very much. I can't take all the credit. Obviously, I've had a great partner.
I'm so shocked. I'm so excited to be playing with you. This is such an honor.
Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. You know how it is. I was big for a while, and it's been slow.
But right. I mean, Mr. Briefcase?
Yes.
Do you chalk that up? I've read speculation that maybe your career slowed down a bit because you refuse to say what your contents are.
Well, let's be honest, Chris. That's like saying an actress's career has slowed down because she hasn't taken off her clothes. You know what I mean? Mystery is everything.
That is completely fair. That is completely fair. You have full autonomy over your own personal case, and don't let anybody bully you into. I'm sorry for even bringing. I was just, I read these things. When I'm at the supermarket, I see you on, Us Weekly. Sure. They've got pictures of you coming out of Ben and Jerry's, and they're like, "What's inside? What's he got inside?"
It's all right, Chris. I'm not sensitive about it. It's just something I think needs to be addressed. And
absolutely.
And if I'm being honest, truthfully, I don't know.
You don't know.
They never told you.
Even to you.
Listen, you can see, like most briefcases, my eyes are on the outside of my body.
Yeah.
And
right.
I cannot see my interior.
You're right, because when you live, your eyes go up with your lid. You can't.
Yeah. How often do you see your uvula?
You can't. Honestly,
not lately.
Nobody knows less about what's inside me than me.
Do you? Do you want me to call you Brief or Mr. Case?
I like Mr. Case.
You like Mr. Case? Well, Mr. Case, we're gonna roll this game along into round 3. It's our puzzle round. It's a type of puzzle format that we use a lot on the show. It's alternate titles. So you're gonna name the film from an alternate description of its title. This round was not originally a puzzle round. It was rewritten. It used to be a picture round. Used it back in May. of last year. So I'll give you an example of how this first question here. This is just an example to show you how an alternate titles round works. So an example for 0 points. If I were to say Social Circle for Pugilists, starring Brad Pitt from 1999, what would that be? So I'm describing the movie title in a different way.
A river runs through it.
A river runs through it. That's it. It's 7 years in Tibet. Either one.
Oh, and I just want to warn the viewers at home. My mouth tends to hang open when I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, me too. I have sinus problems, Mr. Case. So I can empathize with being slack-jawed, certainly.
Okay, cool.
When I was younger, a child once asked me, "Why does your mouth do that?"
Children are the worst.
They're rough. Do you have
So
kids,
cruel.
Mr. Case? I know you leave a very private life. It's never in those tabloids that I read.
I
You
have a
have
couple of small paper bags that I look at.
I know you're married to a fanny pack. All right, so this one, Social Circle for Pugilists. It's a fight club, right? Okay, so that we're gonna do 7 of those, and then you're gonna figure out what ties those 7 movies together. All right, here we go. This one counts. Let's dig in. A tapeworm, a pinworm, or a scabies mite. Song Kang Ho, 2019. A tapeworm, a pinworm, or a scabies mite, starring Song Kang Ho, 2019.
Oh yeah, good call. I should have gotten that. And oh man, Mr. Case is really still doing all the work.
I was thinking a lot.
Mr. Case, I have to give props to the fact that you are typing and still your mouth is still moving. That's really good.
Yeah, well, like I said, sometimes I go into think mode. There might be. You're going to see 2 different Mr. Cases here.
That is when Mr. Case's mouth is hanging open. That is just Mr. Case you're just in in-game mode yourself.
That's exactly right.
All right. So a tapeworm, a pinworm, a scabies mite, those are all types of parasites. Parasite is your answer here. Parasite is your first answer. All right. Question number 2. Temporary lodging for travelers in the capital city, Kigali, starring Don Cheadle, 2004.
I got it. Yeah, thank you. I should have told you so you could have stopped your thinking. That one I
don't mind
did.
thinking.
Okay, good. I always need your help, so think away, please.
I just find it puts others off.
So you want to warn them. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some unique challenges to having a golden light emanating from your being.
Right.
Do you still are you still in the possession of Marcellus Wallace? Because it's in your bio there that you are. There's a possessive in there.
Yeah, I still technically, I'm a piece of his property, but frankly, we haven't spoken in some time.
Oh,
between you and I don't know exactly what happened, but not long after the release of that film, Marcellus Wallace, he got real quiet.
Yeah, he his demeanor kind of changed. I've heard that. I've heard that he just kind of emerged differently. All right. So this one, temporary lodging. Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. And we're talking about Hotel Rwanda. Hotel Rwanda is your answer. All right. Question number 3. The object whose exact name escapes me. Kurt Russell, 1982.
Now this one, if you've got any help, I love it. I'd love some help.
Oh, yeah. One of my all-time favorites. I always say this is one of the best examples of where physical effects peaked before CGI ran everything
100%, Mr. Case. It's hands down, I think, the best practical effects movie.
Oh,
aside from the work you put into Pulp Fiction, of course.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about the same type of movie here. I mean,
it's a different kind of thing.
Yeah. When I grow crab legs out of my fucking head and crawl around,
when a defibrillator goes through the top of
right.
you.
Yeah, if I took Sammy's hands off when he was leaning,
This, of course, is the thing, the object, the thing. All right, question. 52% of teams got that one right. All right, question number 4. Prior to the onset of night, starring Julie Delpy, 2004.
You got that one?
I got this one.
Nice.
Mr. Case, how do you type?
Chris, I find that question offensive.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm asking you about your body. I'm asking you. I don't know. This is.
You have a very bio-ableist mindset.
I know. I'm just trying to be. I'm sorry. I'm just.
I type with my mind, Chris. How's that?
Sometimes I feel like I want to be like.
Briefcase. I feel like we shouldn't question how he's using the computer.
Yeah. Suspend your disbelief, Mr. Man.
So hand focused,
I'm just trying to ask those those probing personal Howard Stern-esque questions.
Yeah. Well, I feel probed.
All right. This one, prior to the onset of night, Julie Delpy is the star of, this is part of a trilogy, also with her and Ethan Hawke. The onset of night, I'm looking for Sunset Before Sunset on this one. 60% of teams got that one right. All right. Question number 5. Sir, you will not pass customs if your passport shows a birth date that's too long ago. Tommy Lee Jones, 2007. Sir, you will not pass customs if your passport shows a birth date that's too long ago. TLJ, 2007.
Chris, do you do a lot of yoga?
Well, I mean, I stretch daily, but not in like a.
Yeah, no, I know, because this question's a stretch.
Yeah.
Mr. Case.
I'm fucking with you. I'm just kidding.
You're lucky I love you, Mr. Case. I love you.
Good times.
You're a good case. All right, let's check this out. So if you put it all together, it is a stretch. It was purposely I will say it was purposely a stretch. I tried to shellac it with a whole bunch of extra words, but at the heart of it, I'm talking about No Country for Old Men. This would be No Country for Old Men. And who is in No Country for Old Men? Brolin. We're Brolin in it. We're Brolin in it on in the puzzle round tonight. There he is. He's got the little hat up top there next to Thanos. He's like there he is. There he is.
Brolin.
I wish I could play that. I mean, I get like a copyright strike for it anyway, but I wish I had that at the ready. All right, here comes question number 6. There's 2 more in this round before the mystery kicks in. Insane Springsteen and Conan drummer Mr. Weinberg, starring Mel Gibson, 1979. This one should be. I think this one's.
Wow, Chris. Wow. Wow.
I tried to find literally anybody else who's in this movie.
Wow.
This is the category or the round really every week that truly tests the relationships in Chris's life.
Yeah. This is where I put the people's affection for this show under the ultimate stress test. Oh, right. Yeah, I've talked about Franco. I've talked about it's time for me to I got to get canceled because I mentioned James Franco and Mel Gibson. All right. This one, of course, most people who got this got it right. We're talking about Mad Max. Insane Mad Max Weinberg. Mad Max is your answer. And your last regular question of this round, the deity's urban setting, starring Alexander Rodriguez. There should not be a comma in that man's name. He does not have a comma after his first name. Alexander Rodriguez, 2002. The deity's urban setting.
I think that's it, right? Right.
We got it. We got the theme, you
We
goop.
got the theme, yeah, dummy.
You got the theme?
Which means it means everyone got it. Because we haven't gotten any of the other ones.
No. We got the lightning round theme.
Right. We did get that.
Oh, you guys
one with only
haven't
4
gotten the other. You didn't get the first 2 themes though.
We got the second
Not
one technically on a
Oh,
technicality.
that's right. I did give you
yeah.
it on the technicality.
We lobbied hard for that. Yeah.
We really
One.
did, and we deserved it. And we.
All right, so this one, this one was one of my hints today. I zoomed in tight on the poster. It's City of God. City of God is the movie I'm looking for. I had couple teams put City of Angels, which would fit the description, but it doesn't match the actor and the year. All right, so now it's time for the mystery. What links these 7 movies? And those 7 movies were Parasite, Hotel Rwanda, The Thing, Before Sunset, No Country for Old Men, Mad Max, and City of God. What ties them all together? I'm just regrading some of these.
Lucky number 7, Lauren.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. A fair amount of teams got this, including, let me see. I'm pretty sure you guys got it. You guys did get it right.
Yes.
And this was the one that has come up. I think I forget never mind. This one, they are all of these movies. Parasite is in Asia, Hotel Rwanda is in Africa, The Things in Antarctica, and so on. They are on the 7 continents.
Good job, Mr. Case.
Takes place on a different continent. All right, so let's check your scores and standings here coming into our final round, which will be your double points round. We've got, let's start with the 28s. We got the Turds with 28. We got the Producers with 28. They're tied for 4th. Tied in 2nd with 28.5. We got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist and the Oslo Condition, and taking sole possession of first place with 30.5 points. Wow. We've got the Blue Shells. And mystery player Lauren and Mr. Case are pretty close. You're just it says you're an 8th, but this is a very tight game.
I don't feel like I'm an 8th.
Exactly, and
we
exactly
feel
right.
higher
right?
than
we're higher than that.
You're
that's
doing
how
great.
I feel.
You're doing great. So that brings us to our final mystery. It's one last mystery. I couldn't come up with a clever name for it that wouldn't give away the theme. So it's just one last mystery. Because fuck it. Why not?
Listen, guys, Chris works real hard on these shows, okay? Give him a break.
Thank you, Mr.
One
Case.
last mystery.
Yeah, just fucking whatever. Here it is. Just play it, or you can go to bed. It's late. I know. So for this one is 2 points per question. So each question will have, this is going to be a visual round. I'm going to show you an image of a character. For 1 point, name the character I'm showing you. For another point, name the movie. And then there will be a mystery theme at the end, because it is one last mystery. It's one last mystery.
One last mystery.
All right, so here we go. It is a visual round. So take a look at the stream, or also it's embedded in the gameplay site. All right, name the character and the movie. Character for 1 point, movie for a second.
You got this one?
Yeah.
And the I will say in advance, so you can get the gears turning, the mystery will involve the movies. The theme involves the movies, not the characters.
I see. I will say this character's name features prominently in one of the only country songs I really like.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite? What is your preferred genre of music, Mr. Case? What is it?
I strictly listen to soundtracks.
You like?
Yeah.
Movie soundtracks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I connect to music through film.
So you like? Do you like? But do you like the soundtracks of like the 90s where it was mostly songs that were not actually in the movie, just kind of in the credits?
Yes. I don't care what movie I watch. I want to hear Closing Time.
All right. So this one, this is the Red Queen, or the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
The name kind of varies. I think there technically is a difference, but I accepted Red Queen for this also. Queen of Hearts, and it's Alice in Wonderland. All right, here comes your next character. Name this character and name the movie.
Ooh.
I know the movie.
Oh. Shit.
Right?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
But the character. I
Mm.
didn't know there was more than one character with a name in that movie.
Me neither.
And what are we looking at here, Chris? Is that lemonade or?
Yo, it's a mystery.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Liquid is not my favorite state for a mystery.
Yeah. That's a good.
Let me just make sure that everybody's getting their points.
I made up a character. So you got to shoot your shot.
Absolutely.
It's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I can't leave it blank, you know?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take,
That's
and a lot of the ones you do.
All right, I think everybody's gotten theirs, gotten their points. All right, so this you might see an elephant trunk sticking in there. The movie is Dumbo, but I'm looking for this little guy whose name is Timothy Q. Mouse.
I knew his name was something Mouse. I almost put Mikey Mouse.
It would be great it'd be great if Disney just also had a Mikey Mouse. Just like he's not as good, but he's there. He's around. All right, Timothy Q. Mouse from Dumbo. All right, here comes your next one. Who is this, and what's the movie?
Oh,
I think I did this, but put who you.
Yeah, let me think.
He's got the mouth. There's the thinking mouth.
Yeah.
And then put what you think.
Oh, so that's.
I'll tell you what I put. Right?
Yeah, I can't remember. I feel like.
Is it
I don't know.
name? Is that right? Oh yeah. No, it did not let me get it in. I don't think
Just
I got
regrading some of these.
Are we in?
No, it's.
Well, I mean, is it over?
It's over.
It's over. Did you guys get your answers in?
We put in what is we think a wrong answer.
All right, so for this one, I was kind of loosey-goosey with the movie because it's a part of one of the Disney package films.
Yes.
So I took the overall one or some variation if you knew the so the character is Ichabod Crane. That's Ichabod Crane. And the movie, the feature film is The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. But if you put Sleepy Hollow, Headless Horseman, that's fine because they do use the name. Like the movie's like truncated into two parts for The Wind in the Willows and Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
All right. You are a generous trivia.
You're very generous trivia, God.
I love you.
We really
all.
appreciate you.
All right, here comes your next one. Name the character.
Oh, I know this.
Mr.
You got this
Case,
one?
I know that you've got a direct connection to this one, right?
And there's a place in my heart for this character.
Right? For the title?
Oh, no, the other
No,
way.
the second one?
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because I'm going to say something in the theme.
You got a theme idea?
Oh, I'm blown away.
Oh no! I told him what I thought the theme was, and he just flew. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, listen. That happens when I hear something I didn't expect to hear, or when I see a really pretty lady.
that's your auga move.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it must garner some sympathy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't get me with it. It's not something I'm doing on purpose.
So Mr. Case, your good friend Calvin Cole has a pet named after this character, if I'm not mistaken. And Calvin's dog is named Veruca, named after Veruca Salt. This is Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I also took Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because there's no reason for them. I don't know why they changed it. One team actually in their answer wrote, "Why did they change the title?" I don't know why, because it is Willy Wonka is kind of part of the Chocolate Factory, so he shouldn't be I guess it's just
they changed it because Charlie's boring as fuck.
He is really boring, especially
It's all about Wonka. Come on.
That kid, the first kid. It was the blonde boy. All right, who is this guy?
Oh shit!
You know this?
Yes.
Oh, good. Tell me. Oh, okay. But which one? Do I just put that?
Oh.
That whole thing, but just the last word? Yeah, I'm gonna just put that. Should I put the whole thing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
He's been so generous and merciful. I feel like he's gonna give it to us.
That's true.
And we're not gonna win. I don't want to.
Hey.
We're not gonna win.
Hey.
Okay.
There's always the last bonus round. Come on.
Risk it all.
Yes.
I'm just.
But yeah, we're gonna lose.
And this character was largely from a TV series, but there was a movie of the TV series during its run. This is from the original this is from Batman 1966, and that's Alfred. That is Alfred from the Adam West Batman. All right. Did you guys get that one?
Yeah, we did.
Excellent. This was actually, I posted a hint about this with this Alfred wearing in this movie. He wears like a little domino mask and goes out riding with Robin in the Batmobile. And that's what I posted. All right, here comes your next one. Question number 6.
Oh.
Well,
I mean,
I know.
And if I will say, if you think you've cracked the theme, you can work backwards from that.
That's what Did you see what I wrote?
Yeah.
Is that person in that? Because that is also this.
Right.
What do you think?
Ooh.
7 seconds.
I don't go with it. Go with whatever. Yeah.
I have no other choice. We're in. It's not a bad guess. It's not a great guess. It's not a bad guess.
This one was harder, definitely harder on the on the character. This is another one that was a movie of a TV show with the same cast. This is Dark Shadows. This is House of Dark Shadows, and the character is Barnabas Collins.
Not even close.
Okay, whatever, dude.
And your last regular question of this round, your last visual question
Need a little
of
bit
this
of help.
round.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Just that one, not any of the.
I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what's the other thing we're supposed to know?
The character's name.
Oh.
Completely immobile mouth.
Yeah. That's thinking mode, bro.
That's thinking mode.
Yeah, I don't know if I spelled that right.
I think spelling doesn't count.
Spelling does not count at all as long as I know what you're saying.
Chris, will this make sense? I believe I know this character's name because of a Simpsons episode.
You absolutely do know this character. Yes, that does make sense because it is Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
I love you, Dr. Zaius.
This Planet of the Apes, I want to get off. It is Planet of the Apes. This is Planet of the Apes starring Dr. Zaius. No Charlton Heston in this image. Let me just make sure. A couple teams put Cornelius, but Cornelius is the other ape. This is the asshole ape, Dr. Zaius, who wants to maintain the status quo. And your last question, you know what's coming. What is the theme of this round? What do all the movies, forget about the characters, what do all the movies have in common? And I will say there's a broadly correct answer that ties them together, but an even more specific answer than that. So go down the road you might be thinking, but go a little further to the specific answer, if that makes any sense to you. So I need the specific answer to give you the point. Looking good. Teams are looking good.
That it? I got it in just at the last minute, I think. I spelled it wrong.
I'll make sure that I got yours. Let me see.
Give it to us.
It's very wrong, but I think
give it to us.
All right. I'm just making sure because, like, with these mystery rounds, like people type them different ways. They answer them different ways, but they're all correct.
You see what I did and how it's correct?
It's the curious case. Give it to us.
So what I was getting at before is there's a general truth that ties these together, that they've all been remade or revisited. Planet of the Apes, Batman, Dark Shadows, but more specifically, they have all been remade or revisited by Tim Burton.
Or Tim Button, as I put.
Tim Button. He's the cute little mouse version of Tim Burton. He's the goth art student mouse.
Yep.
Who I think everybody who got their Tim Burton or Tim Button, and they were all they were all terrible. Batman is good. Batman is genuinely good.
Yeah, he's 1 for 8.
He's one. They all. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm looking at. Hang on here because these were my notes for
scary.
Alice in Wonderland, terrible. Dumbo, terrible. Sleepy Hollow, Willy Wonka, Batman. Oh yeah, pretty bad. And Planet of the Apes. And also these are all
Planet of the Apes.
These are all Johnny Depp. These too much Johnny Depp here. So I'm canceling myself. I'm going for the hat trick tonight. All right, so let's check out your scores and standings as we head into our final question of the night. Tonight's bonus question is only going to be upwards of 4 points because there were more points front loaded.
No, we need this.
I'm sorry,
we need this, Chris.
But you've had there are 50 points in the game tonight. Still, there's 50 points. So I had to, but I front loaded it with the extra question in the lightning round and the.
But we didn't know that at the beginning. That's not fair.
You front fucked us, is what you did.
I'm gonna open your mouth, Mr. Case, and just find out what's inside.
It's soap. I need my mouth washed out.
Shiny soap. All right, so let's read. Let's see what we got. 38s. We got the Turds and Mystery Player with 38 points apiece. 39 and a half. We've got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist and Marley's Chains. The Producers with 43. The Blue Shells in second with 43 and a half. Oh no, they're in second. You're in first. Tied for first. With 43 and a half. We got the Oslo Condition and the Blue Shells. All right, so that is going to bring us to our post credits bonus tonight. It's worth upwards of 4 points, so that I can keep it to 50 points, so that it's having a standard throughout the weeks. So we've talked tonight about biopics, and we've talked about Tim Burton movies. That's your intersection of things tonight. The way this question will work is I'll ask you a question with 2 correct answers. Each correct answer is worth 2 points tonight, but I'm also going to show a dummy fake answer. If you pick that one, you get knocked down to 0. So if you know both or you guess both and you hit submit, select them, hit submit, you get 4 points. If you know one for sure, don't want to risk it, select that, hit submit, collect your 2 points. All right. So we got biopics and we got Tim Burton. Here we go. As of 2022, Tim Burton or Tim Button has directed 2 feature-length biopics. Which 2 real people make appearances as characters in those films as portrayed by actors? They may not be the subject of that movie, but they do appear in these 2 movies. Not in both movies, but in one or the other. So your options are Margaret Keane, Orson Welles, and Boris Karloff. Which 2 of these people appear as characters in one of Tim Burton's 2 biopics that he's made to date? That's all he's made, is 2 based on true story films. All right, here we go.
I know. I mean, I think, do we go with those 2? I think you like that?
I think yes. We give ourselves the best chance to win.
It feels right. We got to go big or go home.
It feels right.
We might have picked the decoy, and then you know what? Fuck you, Chris. That's
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. All
when
right.
You
so
win, it's your intellect. When you lose, Chris is bullshit.
It's my fault, and that is what happens when you start your own show. When you do your own show, you have to bear responsibility. All right. So the 2 movies that Tim Burton has made that are biopics or inspired by true stories, they're Ed Wood and Big Eyes. Big Eyes is about Margaret Keane, and in Ed Wood, oh my God, Mr. Case, are you all right? What are you?
Yeah, sorry, I got a lazy eye.
You got your assistant helping you out. So the other one's Ed Wood, and in Ed Wood you've got Bela Lugosi, and he name checks Boris Karloff, but you never see Boris Karloff. But Ed Wood does have a conversation.
You and John Glenn suck.
He does have a conversation with Orson Welles, played by Vincent D'Onofrio and voiced by the actor who did the Brain on Pinky and the Brain. So your answers are Margaret
Maurice
Keane
LaMarche
and Maurice LaMarche. Yes, Mr. Case.
Yeah, I know some shit.
You know your obscure animation casting trivia. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see who won your game tonight, who your winners are. We've got wow, this is so close. Oh my gosh, it says 5th, but it's really 3rd. How am I going to be an optimist about this? Finished with 41 and a half. Tie, we got a 3-way tie for 2nd place between the Blue Shells, the Oslo Condition, and Marley's Chains jumped themselves up. And your winners tonight, they've played, I think, every game, and this is their first win. I'm very excited. It's actually, and I will say, it's my dad's team. So I'm very happy for him.
The fix is in.
Yes, the fix is in. I finally got him a win on game number 80. The Producers are your winners for tonight's game with 47 points, only 3 points off. Perfect. They did great. Everybody did great tonight. Amazing game. Come back next week. And Desmond is staying at his house. He got Desmond to sleep and won the game. That's a double win for tonight. So thank you so much to everybody for playing. Excellent game. Lauren, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Case,
An honor.
It's an absolute honor.
The honor is mine, even though this game is rigged. I still had a great time. Lauren is an excellent partner. She deserves the victory.
Thank you. I think the same for you.
You guys were fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope to have both of you back. You're a wonderful team. You teamed up fantastically.
Hey, let's do this again sometime.
Anytime.
All right, so thank you to everybody at home. Excellent game to everybody. This was one of our closest games I think we've ever had. This is a real nail biter. So come back next week. Next Wednesday night, it's going to be Game 7. It's the last regular season game of Season 8. It will determine who is going to be playing for those, who's going to have those top 3 spots playing for gold, silver, and bronze. But everybody is welcome to play the finale the week after that. So come back next week. Stay safe. Watch some movies. And I'll see you back here Wednesday at 9 for more movie quiz. The theme will be life of crime movies. All right. McClunky, gang. McClunky.